Good evening, everyone. I'm Kousiki.
Good evening, everyone. This is Akash.
This is Abhishek, and we are on Googly Goals tonight, brought to you by Googly Mania. We have brought interesting news for you from the World Cup, and we are here today with the World Cup round of 16 guide.
Yes, we are here for you with the latest from the World Cup. What an exciting roller coaster of a group stage.
Viewers, let's start last night's match, shall we?
Right away, Akash. Much to everyone's dismay, Gareth Southgate fielded a second string team. They weren't what you can call three lions. England rather looked like three lion cubs as opposed to the three lions we saw in this World Cup.
Yes, viewers, Kousiki is bang on. England and Belgium fielded second string teams. I personally see this as a missed opportunity for England to have a go at the Belgium reserve team and keep the feel-good factor going into the round of last 16.
However, England are now in what has been termed as the easy part of the draw. If England can cross the Colombian hurdle, they will be able to avoid Brazil in the quarterfinals, and no countries who are tournament contenders until slain loom in the last four.
Now, much luck to England, huh? However, before anyone can anticipate the last four, there's this little matter of Colombia in the round of 16 on Tuesday. Radamel Falcao, a possibly fit James Rodriguez, Montero and Juan Cuadrado hurdles to get over for England. Colombia might not roll over. They found a way past a dangerous Senegalese team on Thursday. They passed a test far greater than any England have faced so far. Belgium, meanwhile, my friend, go off to play Japan in the last 16 and look rather happy about that. So what price all that jazz about Robert Martinez wanting his team to lose? It didn't appear that way on Thursday. Belgium were the better side and could have won by 2 goals or probably 3 goals.
They deserved the victory though, conjured early in the second half when the man of the match, Tielemans, found the mercurial Januzaj, who bamboozled Danny Rose inside the box before curling the ball smartly past Pickford.
England had one big chance.
It was a lovely goal.
And England had one big chance after that when Amy Vardy put Marcus Rashford through one-on-one only for Thibaut Courtois to make an excellent save. But Southgate's side still look at the most dangerous from set pieces.
By contrast, Belgium were outstanding on the counter-attack. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Well, Dries Mertens forced a fine save from Pickford on 89 minutes. The excellent Marouane Fellaini found the side netting in injury time.
Yeah, he missed by a whisker.
Yeah, the reserves were stronger than England.
Yes, as Kousiki says, I will for now go along with her and say that Belgium is a team which is undoubtedly tournament contenders. They're a different class to Japan and will be a handful for Brazil as well.
It looked like a World Cup match, but often didn't feel like one. It had the air of a friendly, one of those end-of-season games between two tables moved and mid-table. If there was a winner, there was a winner, but no one was ever going to do to a war over it.
Exactly. Now, this was the risk Southgate took by attempting to give his best players a break from the tournament intensity. But I think he let the air slip from the balloon. He spoke about the importance of awarding game time, even if it was only for a matter of minutes, to every member of his squad, and did so barring the goalkeepers. However, this is a World Cup and not a school sports day.
Exactly.
Not everyone is a winner and not everyone gets a prize.
Yet, it is hard to criticize Southgate when Martinez did the same. Southgate made 8 changes to its last starting lineup, while Martinez made 9. Southgate was giving 3 players their first taste of this competition, Martinez likewise. By the end, England did not look big or indeed clever.
Despite losing to Belgium, the draw could work in England's favour with a much more attractive route to final on offer with Gareth Southgate's men. However, following the game, Southgate will be sweating on the fitness of John Stones, who was seen with heavy strapping after being substituted during the defeat to Belgium. However, Colombian supporters beware. Colombia will also be assessing to fitness star man James Rodriguez after the attacker limped off during the win over Senegal earlier the day.
Viewers, while Belgium booked a date against Japan, England are scheduled to play Colombia in the round of 16. Today, is a day's break from football before heading into the 4 days of non-stop knockout punches in the World Cup. We at Googly Goals bring to you all that you might want to know about the 8 matches in these 4 days. But before going on to that, viewers, we will now take a short break. Kousiki, Akash and I will be right back on Googly Goals, brought to you by Googly Mania. Don't go anywhere. Stay glued to your screens.
जिक्र जब भी जीएसटी की होती है तो नजरें ढूंढती हैं जीएसटी दोस्त विकास धनानिया को।
नमस्कार विकास जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आने के लिए।
विकास धनानिया बात करते हैं पूरी जिम्मेदारी के साथ
कि यहाँ पर गुड्स को रिसीव्ड नहीं किया गया है। हाँ, लेकिन तब आपको ये प्रूफ करना पड़ेगा कि भाई हमने तो हैंड रिक्शा से मंगा लिया है।
आम आदमी जीएसटी को जानना चाहता है, लिहाजा सवालों का अंबार है। इन्हीं सवालों को समेटते हैं हमारे होस्ट राकेश। हर ट्यूसडे और फ्राइडे रात 8 बजे होस्ट राकेश और दोस्त विकास धनानिया हो जाते हैं आमने सामने, सिर्फ आपके लिए जियो बांग्ला पर। देखिए जीएसटी की बात दोस्त के साथ जियो बांग्ला पर।
Welcome back everyone. The knockout stages will start tomorrow, which is Saturday from 7:30 p.m. onward when France take on Messi's Argentina in the Kazan Arena.
No, France has not got going despite winning their group. While the defense looks solid for France, their attack has been misfiring. However, with Pogba, Griezmann and Mbappe, they will eventually click into top gear.
Well, Argentina has not exactly been electrifying either. They scraped through the skin of their teeth thanks to Manchester United defender Marcus Rojo after drab performances against Iceland and Croatia. However, with Lionel Messi in your team, nothing is impossible. Impossible is nothing.
However, the key battles to watch out for will be between Paul Pogba and Mascherano, and also between Varane and Messi.
Croatia beat Argentina hollow, and Mascherano looked every inch the player who has been found from the far east for a last pre-retirement payday. If the real Paul Pogba shows up, then France will dominate Argentina easily. They need to only watch out for Lionel Messi.
Viewers, my verdict is that France will edge this one out by 3-0.
Well, moving on to the next match, Uruguay will face Portugal in the Fished Olympic Stadium in Sochi tomorrow at 11:30 p.m. Uruguay have eased through their group stages, which culminated in an emphatic win over Russia, and will have Portugal worried.
Fair enough. But Uruguay, however, lack creativity against Egypt and Saudi Arabia, but their miserly defense is yet to concede a goal. Coming to Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo's hat-trick against Spain aside, they have been an average team mostly. But as long as the greatest player of all time is in Portugal's lineup, everything is fine.
Exactly.
However, their defensive solidity seems to have abandoned them a wee bit since the year 2016.
Yeah. The key battle to watch out for in this match will be between Diego Godin and Cristiano Ronaldo. These players know each other well, given their battles while playing for Atletico and Real Madrid respectively. Cristiano Ronaldo and Real Madrid, however, has mostly prevailed in those matches.
Exactly. My verdict is that it'll be a low-scoring game which might go into extra time with Portugal nicking it in the end.
Let's see what happens. Well, moving on to the next game, Spain will face host Russia on Sunday at 7:30 p.m.
Spain's form has been patchy. They struggled against Iran and particularly against Morocco. David De Gea has made uncharacteristic errors, but Diego Costa, on the other hand, has provided the focal point of their fluid midfield. Isco and Iniesta have been exceptional in midfield.
Yeah. While Russian hunters caught Saudi Arabia and Egypt like rabbits in the headlights of this super fit Russian machine, but they reverted to type in their first real test against Uruguay. Solid enough, but lacking individual brilliance to which troubles the best sides. Of course, you know that.
But however, in this match, the key battle I think will be between battering Ram Diego Costa and Sergei Ivanisevic. Barring a bizarre assist for Luis Suarez's goal, the 38-year-old centre-back has looked solid, but Costa will provide him with his biggest physical test yet.
Yeah.
The Spain striker will be relishing playing against an injury-depleted, aging defence.
Well, my verdict is that eventually Spain will win, but they will have to work really hard for it.
Now, next up on Sunday is Croatia versus Denmark in Novograd Stadium at 11:30 p.m. Croatia seem like the real deal, and they have the lot in defense, in midfield, and in attack. They brushed aside Argentina and Nigeria with ease and showed their depth as their second string team beat Iceland.
Yes, viewers, Croatia has emerged as surprise contenders with magnificent players like Luka Modric, Ivan Rakitic, and battering rams Super Mario Mandzukic.
Super Mario, it says.
Yeah, Super Mario.
Denmark, however, can count themselves slightly fortunate to be in the knockout stages, having been outplayed in all three matches. Defense has been solid though, and they will argue the game plan has worked a treat so far.
Well, the key players to watch out for will be Luka Modric and Christian Eriksen. While Modric has cemented his status as the best midfielder in this World Cup, Eriksen will be looking to upstage him.
My verdict on this match is Croatia will win comfortably, like really comfortably.
Okay.
It'll be a piece of cake for
yeah.
them.
I'll go with you on this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
And next up on Monday, we have the match our viewers are eagerly waiting for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All the streets will be empty as if curfew has hit, and everyone will be found in front of their TV screens from 7:30. The much anticipated tie will be between Brazil and Mexico. While Brazil has not yet set the tournament alight, to be honest, and Neymar has also not found his best form, but we have had glimpses of their best in the matches till now, and I think there'll be more coming from Neymar.
Well, Mexico, on the other hand, started their group stage brilliantly with a shocker of a win against Germany, a team like Germany, but ended with a bad taste in their mouths when they were defeated by a team like Sweden. They have South Korea to thank for reaching the last of 16. They, however, need to discover their electrifying form against Germany if they are hoping to go into the next stages.
The key players to watch out for will be Hernandez and Ochoa from Mexico and Neymar and Alisson from Brazil. Brazil, however, will score, be it Coutinho or Neymar, but they wasted quite a few chances coming to this point. If Hernandez can seize on the chances Mexico get, we might be looking at a huge upset. Oh, that rhymes.
But he's a poet of sorts. But my verdict is that Brazil will win by 2 goals at least.
Well, late at night, Belgium will take on Japan in the Rostov Arena at 11:30. Belgium will be coming through their group with 3 wins from 3, will have made the rest of the tournament sit up. They breezed past both Panama and Tunisia, scoring 8 goals, and their entire squad will be full of confidence after their victory over a team like England.
On the other hand, Japan qualified for the knockout stages in farcical circumstances as they allowed Poland to win, knowing they would edge out Senegal on fair play. Shocked Colombia, but played against 10 men for 85 minutes and are probably the weakest side left.
The battle between Lukaku and Maya Yoshida will be the one to watch out for during the match. They'll need to shackle one of the most feared strikers in Russia this time. Now, Yoshida, he has gone toe-to-toe with the Manchester United striker in the Premier League, but will need to be at his very best over there. Lukaku, he's a force of nature, strength, power, pace, all packed into one. He'll try to score. He's a flat-track bully, however, and therefore will get his way against Japan. With him scoring, Belgium will be able to ease past Japan and into the next stage.
Well, next up on Tuesday at 7:30, Sweden will take on Switzerland. Sweden impressed in spite of playing without the great Zlatan Ibrahimovic in this World Cup. They have been organized and showed character to bounce back against Mexico.
Switzerland, however, have underperformed somewhat in their first 2 games, given the amount of potential they have. The Swiss were lucky to beat Serbia and could only draw with Costa Rica, but showed they can mix it with the best by drawing against Brazil. 4 goals conceded in 3 games will be a concern for the Swiss, however.
Well, key players to watch out will be Xherdan Shaqiri, Steven Lichtsteiner and Emil Forsberg. Both sides lack firepower and will be looking for goals from midfield with Leipzig, Weidmann, Forsberg, Sweden's main threat. Arsenal new boy Lichtsteiner will look to nullify that threat and make his trademark marauding runs down the right.
Right, bang on. My verdict on this match is that the Swedes, who have scalped some major teams on their way to the World Cup, might edge it out against the Swiss. But then again, Shaqiri will present a big threat, mind you. It might be a draw and then anyone's game from there on.
Yeah, but at 11:30 p.m. tomorrow, however, it will be Colombia who face off with England. Colombia will be looking to peak after a shaky start. They were stunned by Japan in their opener, but comfortably saw Poland and beat an impressive Senegal side. They have strength all over the pitch. Mina and Quintero have been a revelation.
Well, on the other hand, all the enthusiasm has been tempered by a defeat by Belgium. But with the majority of Gareth Southgate's first team well rested and fresh from 2 wins, confidence should be still at a high.
There are lots of top players to watch out for, but the key battles will be between Harry Kane and Mina, and also between Kyle Walker and Radamel Falcao. England's first choice back three will come up against an attacking threat unlike that of Tunisia and Panama.
Exactly.
Kyle Walker has question marks all over his head as part of a back three following his mistake in the opener, and Falcao will be looking to put him to the test. Now, it will be a closely fought game, but England might just find their way past into the quarterfinals. On this note, Akash, Kousiki and I will now call it a day.
All the best to the fans of football, and may the best teams win, and cheers to all the teams and all the football fans out there.
We are signing off for the day. Keep watching Googly Goals. Like, share and subscribe. Googly Mania.
See you tomorrow, same time, same place. Between now and then, take care and bye.